Alright guys, so today I'm going to go over how to hardwire in a radar detector. I'm using a Fiesta ST as an example. Roll it. So I got a new toy. It is an Escort 9. I think that's 9 Roman numerals. I don't really know anymore. Alright, quickest unboxing ever. Unboxings are boring, nobody cares, blah 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 blah. Open. Sesame. Carrying case. Accessories in here. I'm guessing it's inside the carrying case. And that's the little unit right there. That's it. That's what we got. This basically is just going to be our hardwire kit for in the car. We don't want to mess around with doing 12 volt to it. Pretty simple. Basically just a little module that you can turn it on and off with and mute it with. And then the actual cord and the actual jumpers for getting it set up. Pretty simple. We've got a fuse tap kit. Basically, this is what we're going to plug in to the car to make everything work. Because if you see on this here, we've got just this regular connector here, and that's not what we want. We're going to just chop that off, put this guy right here on there, the hot end, into a fuse, and we'll be good to go. Tools that you're going to need for this: snips, wire strippers, flash cutters, and then your actual harness itself. Alright, so what we're going to do, simplistically, we're going to take this hot end right here. We're going to just crimp this off like this. And we're going to strip it back. And cut around it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the point in our trip where we realize that we have forgotten something that we dearly need and we have to run to the store to do it. It's always a pain in the ass, but it happens on every freaking project that we do. The culprit for what we actually need: electrical tape. And it sounds like a little thing, but we need it. The original crimp method, we decided to say, Philly, fuck that, because that's stupid. And we're just gonna tie them together and use electrical tape, because like men. And side note, it's like 2 days before Christmas, so it's gonna be a fucking rat race in there. Absolutely bullshit. I always forget fucking everything. That's the way it is. So we decided to go the old-fashioned way. Go with the electrical tape here. Does a good job. No need to fucking rocket science it. Alright, pull your fuse box out. There, your fucking glove box, blah blah blah. And then you pull forward like that. Yay. Throw that in the back. Oh, drop your camera. Like you dropped $2,000. Woo! Alright then. Yeah, you see that right there? It's right behind the glove box. Easy peasy. Easy breezy, beautiful. We're going to pull out the top left fuse, that 20 right there. Right about kebab way. I'll show you in a second. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop here for 1 second so I can explain myself. So, the reason I'm using this fuse is number 11. It's actually the wiper fuse. It's only on when the car's on. This is a wiring diagram of what the add a fuse basically does. Here's the 20 amp fuse for the wiper. You're adding one in. There's actually one in line as well. And then the other side, you're coming off common ground. You're just going around that. Nothing too crazy. All right, back at it. All right, next, see this bolt right here? This is where we're going to put our ground. So grab your 10 mil. Get it off. Then you can see it sits up there like that. Put the wire in there. You can barely see it. There's a black wire right there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's not. But yeah, screw it in there. Good to go. Once we've got that done, we're going to plug it in. Turn on the accessory power and see if she turns on. Oh, look at that. So we got it on good. We took it out of the actual wiper motor. So let's check to make sure our wiper motor still works. Hey, it's working great. Awesome. That's what we wanted. So now we've got a radar detector, hardwired in. So car. Make sure it turns off when we turn the power off, and then boom, we got power off to it. So now we can work on hiding the cable and getting everything squared away. Next step is going to be to take a coat hanger that you got from the dry cleaners, one of these metal guys you don't really like anyways. Make her pretty straight. We're going to shove her behind the dash, then pull the wire through with it. Whoop-de-doo, hunky-dory. Here we go. All right, so basically I twisted that guy around the actual little mute button / alert thing. I got it going underneath there. I'm gonna pull it back through on the other side, and then it's gonna live. Oh shoot, you can't even see it. Right underneath my steering wheel, right? You can't even see it. I'll show you in the daytime. It took me all of about 3 seconds once I got it to hook it and pull it through right there. So now I'm gonna make it live right underneath the steering column. That way I can have easy access to it, and it's not very visible. It's kind of hidden a little bit. In the end, I have the wire running from behind the glove box underneath, up through here to here, and this goes back underneath, goes all the way across. It's behind this pillar right here, goes all the way up, and then comes out right here, and the radar detector is over here. Alright, so if you made us this far, please take the time to go ahead and subscribe. I got some new content coming out soon. This Fiesta right here got an intercooler downpipe, cob access board, all the fun stuff coming soon. So subscribe if you guys want to see that content. And I've got this guy right here. I'm about to drop the oil pan on it and get her road ready finally.